Anderson, and I'm here to talk about how your chronic pain and fibromyalgia could be autoimmune. I'm going to talk about some symptoms that you may be dealing with and how I may be able to improve your health. Now, if you have fibromyalgia or chronic pain that's making you miserable, does your doctor say your lab tests are fine and you're perfectly healthy? It could actually be that you have an autoimmune reaction and you don't know it. So people can develop an autoimmune reaction to virtually any tissue, enzyme, or protein in their body. Autoimmunity means the immune system has failed to distinguish between foreign invaders, which it was designed to attack in body tissue, which it was designed to protect. As a result, the immune system attacks and destroys specific parts of the body. Symptoms of autoimmunity vary depending upon which part of the body is being attacked, but they often include chronic pain, chronic fatigue, brain fog, poor neurological function, chronic inflammation, digestive problems, and poor moods. Now, a primary characteristic of undiagnosed autoimmunity is chronic pain, chronic fatigue, or other symptoms that seem irresolvable despite normal lab tests and scans. Perhaps you've even been told that your health symptoms are due to depression and that you need to take antidepressants. That's not uncommon. I hear it all the time. Well, autoimmunity may not be diagnosed as disease. And what may be happening is that you have this autoimmune reaction to one or more parts of your body, and it's causing this fibromyalgia or chronic pain. But the condition is not advanced enough to be diagnosed through traditional or conventional testing and qualified as disease. Dr. Datis Karazian, who's the author of the book, Why Do I Still Have Thyroid Symptoms When My Lab Tests Are Normal, and his new book, Why Isn't My Brain Working, talks a lot about how people can have symptoms years or even decades before being diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. For instance, a person may have trouble controlling blood sugar despite a good diet because of an autoimmune reaction in the pancreas. However, not enough tissue has been destroyed for a type 1 diabetes diagnosis. Or a person can have symptoms of multiple sclerosis, but not enough tissue has been destroyed for it to show up on an MRI. Or persistent and severe adrenal fatigue could be the result of autoimmunity in the adrenal glands that is not advanced enough to be diagnosed as Addison's disease. Now, this is not to say you should assume a health problem is autoimmune in nature, but when it is persistent and stubborn, it's a possibility to consider. Now, you can test for autoimmunity before it progresses to disease. We have autoimmune testing today that can screen for antibodies against multiple tissues to determine whether an autoimmune reaction is causing fibromyalgia or other symptoms. Now, I use a lab called Cyrex Labs. Their autoimmune predictive antibody panel is perfect to identify this. Now, antibodies are proteins that tag a foreign compound for the immune system to destroy and remove. It says, hey, you're bad. Immune system, kill it. But when you produce higher than normal levels of antibodies to certain parts of the body, this means you have an autoimmune reaction against that tissue or enzyme. Now, it's normal for old or dying cells to be tagged for removal. It's not normal for new normal cells to be tagged, which is why there's this level that we look for. Now, when a person presents with fibromyalgia or chronic pain or other persistent symptoms, screening for an autoimmune reaction can help us determine whether that plays a role in symptoms. If so, we then know we can work on balancing an overzealous and improperly functioning immune system. Also, if your test shows an autoimmune reaction but you have no symptoms, you now know that specific dietary and lifestyle choices will help prevent the progression of autoimmunity. Today, we have many scientifically proven strategies to tame autoimmunity, improve function, and increase your well-being. They include a specific diet and nutritional compounds to balance the immune system and knock out inflammation. Just ask my office how we can help you get to the bottom of mysterious conditions such as fibromyalgia. Despite what your doctor may have told you, you're not making up your chronic symptoms or simply in need of antidepressants. So if you're interested in learning more, I encourage you to call and schedule an office consult with me, Dr. Anderson, to see if I can help you with your chronic pain or fibromyalgia problem that may be linked to autoimmunity. My office number is 908-219-4334. Thank you very much.